These winding rivers go on for many miles, and if you're planning on exploring them for more than a couple of days, you'd be wise to have an adequate supply of fuel. Otherwise, you might find yourself doing a lot of side fishing. After giving the Bream a day's break, the guys decide to come back and try this spot again. A Bream is curious by nature and will follow your lure to see if it makes a worthy meal.
They like that colour. Oh, it was a decent fish. Let's get him now. Okay, I'm working this lure ultra slow, tweaking it, stopping it. If I do get a boil, I just wait for a second or two, just like bass fishing, and then I tweak it. But we're having some good action here on Bream.
Letting your lure lie still for a second or two and then giving it a small tweak almost never fails to kick their instinct into gear, and they shoot in at high speed to attack.
Then I'll put that thing there. There's a mooi fish, Alenda. Nice. Try to cut you off there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll help you now.
The average size of a Bream is around 1 kilo, but don't let this size fool you. They are very feisty and don't give up till the end.
There you are. There's a nice Bream on a night walker. There's a nice reef, probably about a 40-meter cast. It goes from a shallow reef and it drops off, and I'm throwing just on the edge of it. And as I'm tweaking this night walker, this beautiful Bream came out and nailed it, eh? Well, that saucer jelly is doing the job today. This Bream are really enjoying it. Got a little bit of running water there. Always good for Bream. A lot of structure. Fantastic. Tell you what, I'm surprised these Bream are even eating in this heat. It's flipping terrible. Let's get this one back. They're absolutely loving that color. Look at that little Bream. You pick the fish up, he's boiling hot. The water must be, Lena, 30 degrees. Easy 30 degrees. Very uncomfortable conditions today, but we're still enjoying ourselves. We're loving this sort of fishing. Tiny little fish, but great fun. I mean, every take with a Bream is beautiful. His mouth, he's got a big mouth, beautiful fins. Let them go. There we go. What my boat and I are going to do now, we're going to fish from the side. It's great fishing from the boat, but it's much better catching fish from the side. When you've got this little bit of running water like we've got here now, fantastic. You've got the structure, you've got the rocks, and you've got this running water that drops down. So what we do is we throw our lure right into actually about a meter from the rocks, just tweak by, even though it's a lip lure, you want to use it very, very slowly. And that's what we're doing there now. And I'm damn sure if we put that in there now, we're going to get another fish.
You fish the shallow head of the river on an outgoing tide because the Bream is an opportunistic feeder and lies in ambush waiting for prey to come downstream.
Ah, check it, Len. Come on. On you.
2 near-miss strikes in a row and these fish became spooked, so we headed further upstream.
Slipperiest rocks on earth.
Chad and Lando frequently explore the little side creeks branching off the main river, as these are often overlooked and can hold good stocks of fish. Persistence is key with this kind of fishing, and sometimes you need to cast to the same spot more than once to entice the fish into taking the lure.
doing, we're just fishing a bit of structure against the side here. There's actually quite a lot of bream hanging right up against the pampas grass there, against the little rocks, and quite difficult to catch at the moment. We're having plenty of swirls, plenty of knocks. I'll tell you what, if you're fishing nylon, you wouldn't even felt one.
Just as Chad decides to cool off, Lando manages to entice a bream out of its cover.
That's how fishermen keep cool in 35 degree heat. There we go, deep, 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 deep. Right at my feet. Yeah, that colour's working. Just unbelievable, eh? These Alcocks lures, sorcerer, jelly colour, absolutely amazing. Quite a nice fish, eh? Really not a bad fish. Yeah, this water's got a bit of salt water, but it's virtually fresh. But these fish can actually swim in fresh and salt, eh? As long as it's mixed.
As the tide began to drop faster, they moved with the feeding fish closer towards the mouth.
Okay, what we're actually doing here, we throw right up against the rocks, and you twitch it like that, and then you leave it. Then you take your slack cut, you twitch it, and then you leave it. If you get a fish come up and it misses it, just let it lie for a second, and then twitch it again, and often you'll eat it.
How big? About that size. Big fish. Funny. That's a pretty neck one.
So it's a small fish, but we're using a Alcocks Nano, and what we're doing here, we're throwing up against the rocks, and now I've just hooked a small bream here on a Nano popper. There you are. And just to show you guys what our cameraman actually said what we should try, usually these come with a big lip, and what we did is we took the lip out, and we're actually using it like it's just because it makes the lure profile look a little bit smaller, and that's why we caught this fish.
Okay.
Chad chose this section of river which has a large gravel bed. Perfect territory for big bream.
Yes, check it boil. Oh, yes! Woohoo! Yes, that's a nice bream. Short head there. Oh, nice bream, Lando.
Sure.
What is it? It's bloody nice. Very wide and big. Yo, it's big bream. Where's the net? Okay, Len, get in there. Yo, awesome. That is a beauty. Thanks, Quinn. Hey? I was working a night walker. There's a little reef behind me here, and the channel's in front of me. Just popping it slowly. We've taken the lip off of the night walker. Just popping it slowly, and a beautiful explosion. And look at this massive bream. He's absolutely massive. I mean, these fish, and he gave me a fantastic go. Absolutely fantastic go. Tried to reef me a couple of times, and my boat got out the boat, pushed us quickly to the channel, so he couldn't cut me off. But there we go. There's that little Alcocks did the job, and he's going to catch many more fish for me. Look at there. He swallowed him. Look at those teeth. There's a beautiful big bream. Okay, boy, I'm going to come and catch you next year. You'll be a half a kilo bigger. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. There we go. They release very, very easily. You can keep that fish out of the water for a long time, not that you want to, but say you were struggling to get the hooks out of it, you can keep him out of the water for at least a minute, 2 minutes, there'll be no problem. Put him back and he'll swim perfectly. But those are beautiful fish, and I suppose, other than the snapper, it's Len and I's favourite in the Transkei, because the take is ferocious, and it gives a brilliant account of itself, even if it's a small fish. But that was fantastic. Oh, jeez, what the hell was that? Woo! Just saw a massive chase there. I got a bit distracted. Lando, you mustn't cast when I'm trying to talk.